I'm a virgin.
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 Only one is telling the truth.
And we're here to find the real virgin.
Let's get into it. For this first round, give us a little introduction.
I'm Brian. I'm a chem major trying to get into forensic science. I like anime and video games. Cool.
I'm Caleb, and I have anxiety. I chose to say I have anxiety because I have anxiety. End of story.
My name's Andre. I make music, think J. Cole, and I make content.
I'm Austin. I like to collect moss in my free time and
Moss.
Like a
the
plant.
plant, yeah, like
you
sphagnum
go
and
outside
moss.
and touch grass and stuff?
I don't need to. It's in my room.
Oh.
I think moss is really beautiful. When it's in like a small terrarium or ecosystem, it kind of gives like a little mini fairy tale vibe.
I'm TJ. I'm hopefully a future dentist, recent college grad, and I like playing basketball in my free time.
I was sussed out about like TJ and Brian from the start, especially TJ because like he looks like he has sex.
I'm Caleb. I'm from Fresno, California, and I am a social media manager at my church, and I also make music, and I'm a podcast producer as well.
I run social media for my church. I was like,
Do you run social media for your church?
coming into this, I had an idea of who might be a virgin for whatever reason, right?
Okay.
You do you.
You know, I feel like wearing a Naruto shirt's a little too obvious. You know, I like Naruto too, but I'm not a virgin.
I feel like people that go to cons or like watch anime, like
They're
low-key
freaky.
freaks.
They're
Yeah.
freaky.
Like,
No, let
they're
me tell you, they're
getting
freaky.
it.
You're a freak, aren't you? No, yeah, I don't know. I think
I probably shouldn't have brought the Naruto t-shirt.
I also feel like the social media manager for the church, I feel like
for the church, it's a little too
I feel like it's too
obvious,
on the
right?
nose. This guy's giving us nothing, so I'm automatically super sus about him. He looks like a cartoon. He's dressed like a cartoon character.
Yeah, kind of like Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah. He just gave nothing.
The first person eliminated is...
TJ.
I guess that's a compliment because they're like, oh, there's no way he's a virgin, but also like, I feel like I could have proved myself, my virginity better if I had more time, but it is what it is.
If you are all claiming to be virgins, what is your reasoning? It can be such a sensitive topic. There's so many reasons, and I think it was hard teetering that line of being, sensitive and open-minded, but also trying to figure out the answer.
I'm a Christian. Stay pure before marriage and everything, so I believe in that. Even before I wasn't a Christian though, like I just felt God pulling me like kind of away from that just to protect me in a way. And so that's kind of like why I've just kind of like stayed away from it.
If you can believe it, it's hard to meet people with similar hobbies. I'm not really great with going out and meeting new people, and it's tough out there.
I'm a man of God. I grew up Pentecostal, but now I'm more non-denominational. A lot of my music is themed in Christian themes. I'm not necessarily a Christian rapper, but it kind of weaves in there, so I want to walk what I preach.
I'm not waiting for anything. I just have anxiety. That's my issue.
I have anxiety. I'm like, me too, bro, but what does that mean?
Okay, you've done it when you talk to a girl and you bring her home and you've kissed a girl and stuff like that, but I've never gotten to the point where I've actually hooked up with her. I literally just spoon her the entire night.
That's cute.
Yeah. Like girls don't generally find me attractive. I meet a lot of people who hasn't commented with anime, but we only really just talk about anime video games, and that's really about it. Doesn't go further than that.
With Brian, I was just sus about him from the start. But just from the answers, I was like you're trying to be too convincing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, for virginity, define virginity to you. What is it?
I feel like it's pretty hard to define. I think typically people think of penetrative sex, but that's obviously not always the case. I think it's up to the two people to decide what that is.
Yeah, if you're straight, it's definitely pounding the punani, but if you're not, then it's definitely intercourse. That's why I would
Yeah.
All right, cut the bullshit. What's everyone's favorite porn category?
I don't have one. I straight up just don't. I don't know.
So you just click on whatever?
If I do it, then yeah.
Oh, my pastor gonna kill me.
But
Reverse gangbang, bro. So hard.
That's pretty intense.
Who doesn't watch porn? They thought I was sus, but that's clearly not even sus. I feel like us virgins watch porn.
I also don't really like watch videos, but I like read like hentai edition.
My guy.
Oh, this is so hard.
I think he's lying. I also think he's lying because I don't know, the reverse gangbang really did it for me. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're gonna watch something, like it felt like a very honest answer. I feel like he was telling the truth.
I don't know. They both have nose piercings, and that just screams slut to me.
No,
That just screams slut.
every like I feel like Christian musicians have like a nose ring and like
Really?
they wear
I
like
mean,
a hat.
I don't
and-
catch
yeah.
up with
See, I'm
Christian
right.
musicians.
Sex is fun and all, but do you know what else is fun?
Subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Now, let's get back to it.
Okay, so the first person eliminated is
AKA Moss Guy.
Moss Guy. Women love plants, you know? So it's like, you got plant
You
riz.
can cultivate some gardens. You can cultivate a
It's like,
lady
hey there, little
garden.
mama. You like plants?
So the next person eliminated is Caleb. I feel like one of them is like very obvious. Do you know what I mean? Like when people think like, oh, this person might be a virgin. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like it might not be what we expect, and also, you know, y'all might be really good fibbers. We also have two people that are talking about religious beliefs,
Yeah.
and I know that that's a very big thing. So that's throwing me off too.
Defend your case. We'll
Defending
start.
a virgin.
Yeah, we'll start from you.
Yeah, I'm just, a virgin. I have not really done anything because I mostly just focused on my studies, and I feel like my past experiences kind of changed how I came to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like I don't fit the stereotype. I don't know, I just never really got into it
Into what?
with women. So basically,
The puns are going easy.
hands is as far as I've gone in high school. And then after that, once I started getting focused, music started working.
I guess for me, I definitely was doing a lot of stuff in high school, but never went that far. And that kind of carried into like my adult years, but I just never went that far just because like God was just telling me like no.
What were you guys like in like college or high school? Like, did you have a lot of friends? Did you not have friends? Did you like partying?
I was in the marching band in high school and like the drum line, like that's like the cool people of the marching band, but
Is it?
still marching band, I know.
I played two sports, soccer and baseball. And then out of school, I made music.
High school, I was like a bit of a loner. I got picked on a lot. I mostly just stuck to like academics. And then in college, COVID came, so I feel like that's also another reason I don't like to go out a lot.
What's the worst thing that you've ever lied about?
One time, God, it's on the spot. I think, so I guess I lied to my parents about a test score.
There is no way
I mean,
that is the biggest lie you ever told.
Lying about a chemistry test grade? Sir.
Okay.
I literally have no
I was
idea.
thinking, okay, who were we voting out?
I don't know though, because his answers were super genuine. You know what? Maybe, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, definitely him.
I don't know. This guy could be a big freaking liar.
Let's just pick. Which one screams virgin to you the most? First person eliminated.
Wow, I did not expect that.
He was just like giggling a lot. Sometimes when you
giggles were
lie,
freaking me
you
out.
like giggle a little bit.
The next person eliminated is Brian. It was such a hard, we were sweating. It was such a hard decision that I was
panicking.
like,
If the lights turned green, Andre was telling the truth, and you guessed right. If the lights turned red, Andre was lying to you.
Damn.
I'm not a virgin.
Yeah, now we know.
I'm telling your pastor.
Can the real virgin please step forward and also raise their hand?
Let's go. First guy.
I'm a virgin because I've kind of chosen to take that route, mainly because of my faith with Christianity. You know, I believe I should stay pure until I'm married, and that's kind of why I've taken that path.
Yeah, so I'm not a virgin. Half of my music's about sex.
Let's go.
And I am in a form of a poly relationship. So,
Super first gangbang.
so yeah. So
It's real life.
you gotta flip.
We were close.
And we were right about him being a freak.
I felt like I was a great fit for the show because I'm well aware, or I'm confident of how I'm perceived as, and I felt like me being here is able to like break the stereotypes in one way or another. That would be great.
What the heck does a virgin look like? I don't think that is a thing. It doesn't, it challenged all of my stereotypes.
Anyone could be a virgin.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what your background is. I have a lot of friends who have the same faith as me that are not virgin, and that's okay. You know, I'm still their friend. You know, there's nothing bad about it.
I'm not a virgin, and I still have anxiety.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that never went away. That's where we're at.
An anxious king.
Hey.